Let's go ahead and check in with our forecast. A beautiful day, I'd say, by all accounts.
Hoping for a beautiful weekend ahead, Brad.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to be dealing with some really strong winds. Pretty big wind event heading our way on Saturday. And we certainly want you to stay weather aware as we're going to have some high impact events occurring on Saturday. Here's the system moving into the plains right now. Severe weather risk tonight is minimal. Tomorrow it really expands. And while we could see an isolated severe risk, it's nothing like this. And really, the severe thunderstorm risk is relatively low for our area, but not zero. It's the winds that are the biggest concern, because as high pressure moves off the coast, this low pressure system has a lot of wind energy. Basically in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, the jet stream winds are working their way down to the surface. So any storms that do develop obviously could be severe and would mix down strong winds to the surface, but also just the heating of the day and the mountains will help mix the atmosphere up a little bit, which will allow for winds to work their way down to the surface. So those strong winds, which would normally be up around 5,000 to 10,000 feet, are going to be down near the surface. Let me show you hour by hour. Clouds increase tomorrow, but we're going to keep tomorrow dry, even though a few stray showers could pass to the north. Saturday morning, the front enters, so there's your chance of rain. Really, that could be intense, but it's very short-lived. It's a brief system. It's not going to be a washout. It's not going to be a rain out at all on Saturday, just maybe a 30, 45-minute, really fast-moving shower. Then it's sunny, but the problem is this whole time, the winds could be gusting to 40, 45 miles per hour and even higher in the mountains. Now, the storm chances are higher to the west. There's more thunderstorm fuel for the system to build off of. Here, there's some, but it's on the much lower end. So the thunderstorm risk is there. It's just not very high. The winds, this is the story. Even outside of the thunderstorms, the winds will be picking up tomorrow night into early Saturday. They really pick up during the day on Saturday, and at times the worst winds are after the storms are gone, coming out of the west northwest. Look at these wind gusts, 45, 50 miles an hour, could be higher in the ridge tops. They will last until Sunday morning before they weaken. Part of the problem is the mountains disturb the flow of air, causing this wave pattern which mixes the stronger winds down to the surface. And then during the heating of the day on Saturday, we could be close to 80. That will mix the air as well, and that mix layer causes the storms to get, or causes the winds, I should say, to be closer to the surface. So damaging wind threat, certainly a possibility on Saturday. We could see power outages in many locations, even though the rainfall amounts are going to be pretty small at this point. So the weekend, windy with some storms on Saturday. Sunday, a better day with sunny skies and upper 60s. But Saturday is a day we want you to stay weather aware. Your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast shows that high wind risk on Saturday, cooler for Sunday, and then warming back up next week.